Hello. Easy bird. I quite agree. So yeah, welcome to Camp Life Bushcraft. We're here to spend the night in the glorious palace that we built. Looking forward to it. I'm excited to sleep in the bed. Do you mind I'm talking? Tink's back. She's a bit blowy because it's warm and we've been walking. I'll get her a drink in a minute. We're here to spend the night. Going to make a fire in front of me. Got some nice food to cook. Going to look for some wild edibles. See if we can do anything about that. And generally just chill out. Got a couple of beers. Got my wool blanket. I don't have a sleeping bag tonight. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock, so what I plan is to slow cook my steak. So I might think about getting that set up at least, and then I'll go look for some edibles. I'm hoping to look for Jack by the Hedge because that's a bit sort of garlicky, and I might put that with my steak somehow. And I'm going to look for some stinging nettles. I've got some new potatoes, so I was thinking stinging nettles and new potatoes and butter as a thing might be quite tasty. You never know. Some vitamins, and yeah, generally just chill out. So yeah, I'm going to strip off a bit and go find some twigs to light a fire with. Let's take this off, shall we? Yeah. Yummy. Is that to your liking? Sweetheart. That's for you. That's for you to lay on, if you want to. Put the keys away. I've got a big bit of wood just wedged in the tree. I'm try and get it down. Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you want to take it? No. When I came out with Lee from Burton Outdoors and we had lunch, I bent my saw blade and I still haven't done anything about it. Here's the state of it. That is not straight. It's still cutting. Hooray for Silky. And it's still, with a wiggle, shuts. Whew. It's warm. Right. Twigs and stuff. Oh. Right. I've got twigs, bigger twigs and logs. So let's position the fire. You're all dirty. Position the fire and set it up. So if I'm sat here, I don't want it too close because I don't want to wake up in the middle of a raging inferno. So I'm going to go from my bed a massive step out. And what I'll do is I'm going to put a big wet log off the ground there, and another big log there. So my fire's not going to get any bigger than that. I'm going to keep it contained. I don't really need to keep warm, obviously. So I don't want to be too close to that dead tree. Excuse me, you're in my way. Come here. There's a good girl. Yeah, so these two, and I'll build my fire in there, and they'll burn in the end, but they're soaking wet. So I pulled them out the ground, they're all covered in moss and stuff. So that'll be my little fire area. You right, Tink? She's back. Good girl. Right, so what am I doing? Feet. Excuse me. Let's put them there. Get some more. That'll do me. So the fire looks like that. The two long ones, short ones in the middle for the fire base, fire lay, and I'll build my... Get your face out of my way. And I'll build my fire on top of that. Oh, I point it at you and you walk off. She's the one. Right, anyway, let's carry on. So this is what we're looking for. This is Jack by the hedge, and it grows, strangely enough, by the hedge. It kind of looks like a stinging nettle. It doesn't sting, obviously, it doesn't have the little hairs on it, but it's got the kind of pointy leaves, and on the top you got 4 flower petals in a cross shape. And if you rub the leaves, it smells of garlic, which is a pretty obvious smell. So I'm going to take some of this back to camp, because I have a wee plan. Take some of the bigger leaves because, well, I'll explain it when I do it. Yeah, I should say, these are edible. I don't think they're a eat them on their own type thing. I think they're more of a flavour, because, I say, they're basically a very mild garlic flavour. And I reckon that'll do me. Ooh, yummy. Come. Come on. So this is a little bit of green wood, and it is, what is it? I think it's chestnut. Have a most of this wood is chestnut. I'm just going to take the bark off. Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man. So big and so strong. Come a little bit closer. I'm all alone, and the night is so long. Do 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 do. Na 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 da 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 do do. And then cut it in a couple of pieces. Okie-dokie. I'm going to put a point, well, not a point, but a flat point. Know what I mean by a flat point? Not sure I know what I mean half the time. In fact, let's just do a point. So, how have we all been? Alright? Had a good week? I haven't had a bad week, it's been alright. Make it even more pointy. Pointy! There's one. I had a trip to the opticians. I went this time last year and I needed glasses for reading, which always had perfect eyesight, hardly ever gone to the opticians, but I found that when I was at work looking at my computer I was shutting one eye and I could see the screen better, so I went to the opticians in the end. And they said, oh, you know, one eye's not doing so well. Get yourself some glasses, blah blah blah. £400 later, all was well in the world. And then I had an annual checkup, which is, you know, I thought fair enough, I'll go along. And it got even worse. This eye. And apparently it's called macular degradation, I think. And yeah, my right eye apparently is degrading at a rate, and they said I've got to go to hospital and have it looked at properly, because it's got worse since last year. So more glasses, cha-ching, more money down the drain. And yeah, it's weird. So yeah, I've got to go and have some tests at the hospital to see how bad it gets. Apparently it's something that happens in old people, or older people than me. She said it's quite rare for it to happen to one so young. Thank you. But yeah, apparently that's the deal. I've got to go and have some sort of scan. And I said, is there a treatment? And they said, not really, although things are always advancing, so you know, there might be an injection they can give you in your eye that will make it better. And I thought, oh, stick a needle in my eye, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm waiting for a hospital appointment. It should be a bundle of laughs, I think. Just sharing the news while I whittle in the woods. Oh, it's nice to be out. It's nice to be out. in the woods. Right, let's just a bit straighter. There we go. Right, I've got 4 pointy things. Is that enough? Instantly, never done this before. I have seen it, or you know, similar on Cattys Bushcraft, which is a YouTube channel by a fella called Catty, I believe, ironically enough. And yeah, I've seen it on his channel, and I thought that's pretty cool. I'll have a go. Yeah, I think his channel's called Catty Bushcraft by Catty. I'll look it up and link it in the description. So next job is to split this piece of wood reasonably well. There, it's good. That's good, it's good. And then I've got to make some holes. So I'm going to drill I hope this works, because I'm kind of doing it from memory. I only thought of it last night, and I haven't, you know, it was a good few weeks ago that I watched the video with this in, and I'm sort of just trying to remember. We'll see, we'll just do it and see. We might need more pegs than I've got, which is fine, because I could probably cut all them in half and have 4, which is probably what I'll do. At least 3. Probably screwing the tip of my knife up, but what is a tool if you're not going to use it? That's 6 holes. Are they good enough? I wonder actually if I just tap it in. At least there's a bit for the pointy stick to go in. I might, yeah, let's do a cross. Oh, always thinking. Always thinking with your stomach. The way I see it, if I put a cross in, then there's room for the pointy bit to slot into, and with a bit of luck, kind of lock itself in place. That'll do. Leave that there for a minute. Just turn these into more than what I've got. So 6 and there's 6. So I've got my trusty dry grass, lichen, and what's the other stuff called, Tink? Let's keep that for the dry grass, lichen, and the stuff that goes up your nose. What's it called? Cattails. Cattails. Okay, where are we now? Yeah, 6:30. Whee. Go on, my son. Put a couple of twigs on, and away we go. That made you happy, didn't it? You like a fire. You like a fire, Tink. Some biggie sticks. Pardon me. So while that burns down and makes me a nice bed of coals, I'm going to go find some stinging nettles. Need a glove, something to keep them in. Let's do that. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Cutting. I'm sure I don't need to talk about stinging nettles really, we all know what they look like. You can eat the flowery ones and the stingy ones, it doesn't matter, they're all edible. As far as I know, they're good for joint pain and good for arthritis. They're not good if you eat them raw, I'm sure, but if you wave them at a fire and burn off the stingers or boil them, they're fine. And I have had them before, they kind of taste a bit like spinach, but yeah, take them back to camp and hope I don't sit on them. Okay, so what we are attempting, got our little holes there, there, and all right through the fat, and there. So that's where my holes are. Put my Jack by the hedge underneath for a bit of garlic. I just moved it. A bit of garlic flavour. And then he's in that hole. There's the hole. There it is. There's that hole. And see. That'll work. Same again. Through the stake, find the hole, put the jack by the hedge through. They're relatively secure. And then I've got a little bit of steak spice to go on that bit. That is looking pretty cool. What do you think? Look alright? I'm just going to take this, balance it there. Bit of gel. Get rid of the raw meat off your hands. Seems I stuck it in the meat. So give it a bit of TLC. I'm going to eat with it later. I'll wash it off with some water in a bit. Right. Potatoes. Potatoes time. So yeah, those steaks, I put them far enough away because I want them to slow cook, not rapidly fry. That's my plan. So I'm going to give them a half hour, an hour. Half hour to an hour sitting there. Noisy. So, something I've learnt the hard way: putting food on the fire and then smashing up the fire with a stick leads to ash in your food. What are you doing, Tink? So, just going to move these. Put them back the other way up. That there. That there. Bum, birdie, birdie, bum. Dinner's on.
Yummy. Wait, wait. Come on in. So, steaks are cooking nicely. They've been on half hour or so. Potatoes are pretty much cooked, but I've just put the nettles in and that little bit of jack by the hedge. So I'm going to let them cook for another 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, I've got choices. What have I got? Swedish versus Norway. Oh, grudge match. Wolf warning or little bro. Let's see if I can read. Crisp and refreshing. Plays well alone, but happiest in good company with grilled food or spicy dishes. Okay, I'll save this for my dinner. And I'll have this one. Crisp and refreshing. This is wolf warning Swedish lager. So yeah, salut. It's alright, 6%. Oh, I can't believe it. It's nearly 7:30. It's still broad daylight. I'd have been in bed if it was winter. Tink's been in season these last couple of weeks. She's been a bit mopey, wanting someone to sort her out. But she's just starting to come out the other side of it now. She's cheered up a bit. She was quite keen to come when I put my bag in the car and gave her a whistle. She trotted out. Not sure if she'd have liked it last week. I was going to come last week, but it was pouring with rain and she was really down, just, you know, lounging about. So it's probably good that I waited for a nicer day and give her a chance to get over herself. I'll tell you what I was going to do while I was cooking. Let's sort out my bedroom a little bit. I got the candle lantern and I went camping with Muddy Paws and Wild Camper, and while I didn't see a whole lot of Muddy Paws because he arrived a little bit late and he had to go early and he didn't end up filming, I spent more time with Rob, but John, who is Muddy Paws, he gave me a present when he arrived, which was this, which is, if you can see it, a side reflector for the candle lantern, which is really nice of him. I've not had a chance to use it, but oh, and another bag that seals. How many of you that do this kind of thing collect these bags in a drawer because they're always useful? I'm one of those people. Keep that one. It's a good one. Pardon me. Yeah, so you've seen this candle lantern last time I camped. But the side reflector, I'm guessing, yeah, it just hangs on there. So when you light the candle, just going to shine the light out in one particular direction. Question is, where do I hang it where I'm not going to set fire to myself? I think it might need a little bit of paracord, and then I'll hang it up that end. That'll do. Oh, it's getting homely. It's getting homely. Isn't it, Tink? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, mate. That's all right. Get some butter. Look at them. They look good enough to eat, don't they? Don't even need a plate, look. Got my own. Take out a peg. Oops. Cut your leg off. Oh, wow. Oh, it's falling apart. Oh my God. That is pretty good. Look at it, just falling apart. With a bit of the jack by the hedge. Oh man, that's a result. I really, really like it. I heartily recommend. That is so... It's so nice. I like throwing it on the coals. I like cooking it rare. That's something else, I tell you. The jack by the hedge is really moist, so when you have a bit with it, you get a shot of garlicky liquid. Eggs worked. Oh. And taste. These crispy. Oh. Let's try these. Whoa. Potatoes and nettles. Oh. Hot. That's good as well. Kind of like a hot potato salad. This is missing some black pepper. There's salt in the butter, so that's okay, but yeah, crack black pepper in there. It'll be handsome. Right. Do you want to sit and watch me eat? I don't think so. Very cheeky. it's cooked both sides, because that was the side facing the fire and that was the side not facing the fire, but because it's slow cooked, it's cooked right through. It's really soft on the back side of it. Anywho, I'm going to sit and dribble in my own juices. Oh man. Okay, turn it off, turn it off. Can't turn it off, I'm greasy. You're all done, Tink. You're all done. I'm going to wash it up. So dinner, as you may have gathered, was a roaring success. That was proper tasty. I'm done in now. Just been for a walk with Tink. Walk off our dinner while it was still light. I've got wet boots and ankles now because I walked out across the fields and the dew is in the grass, and the grass is quite long now, so we had a bit of a stroll. We went back to the car to get some more water. So I had 2 water bottles. I only brought one. I left the other one on the back seat. So I just went and got the other one. Well, I have food in my teeth. So, break out the first aid kit. What do I keep? One of them. I got it. I've got a gap between my last molar and my wisdom tooth. That's my beer, thank you. And I always get food in there. This is a weird beer can. Look at that, it's got a massive bit that comes out, so it's like you're drinking from a glass. This is the little bro, which is, I don't like it much. I think this is the one Rob had when we were camping, because he bought a selection, and I can't remember what I had, but he had, I'm sure he had this one, because I remember the fancy ring pull, and he said it wasn't the best, and he's right, it's not the best, but it's okay. Oh, let's put it down there. Tink, get your face out of my beer. So, who have I been watching this week? Well, I've watched, in the last few days I watched 3 videos. The first one was Handy Outdoors, which is a Welsh chap called Daviv, which is an oddly spelt name, Daviv. Should do something about that. Yeah, but he's built a camp, you know, this kind of camp, wherever he is, and it was quite a funny video. It's not family viewing, because there was some foul language, but him and his mate got. They sat there and they got slowly drunker and drunker, and it was quite a funny video to watch. So that was one I watched.
What's another one? I've watched Black Country Woodsman. Pardon me. He was camping under a tarp with a weird variant of a teepee, and that was pretty cool. He was really chilled out. And the other one I watched was Kent Survival, and he went to visit two guys that have built a log cabin, not out of recycled pallet wood, but yeah, they built it out of, wood in the woods, strangely enough, and it's very cool. They got a proper fireplace. They really done a good job, and they've like chinked all the walls with clay that they dug out a river. There's a massive great hole near the river where they dig the clay out from, and it was really interesting. They built a brick fireplace in there. It's got a, whatever that is, roof. They didn't sleep in it, they slept next to it, which I don't know, maybe there's not room for three of them in there, but yeah, I like Andy's channel, Kent Survival. It's not bad. Yeah, it's a good channel. Another laid-back character. But, yeah, a little bit beardy though. But yeah, so those are the three. I think they're the three channels I've watched this week. I don't think I've watched much else. I've been busy at work, and then I get home, kids, wife, blah blah. So yeah, I don't get masses of opportunity. Sunday morning is usually my time. Saturday sometimes, depends if I have to take Reg to football. But Sunday mornings, sit with a coffee and watch YouTube videos. That's my favourite Sunday. What are you doing, Tink? She's pacing up and down. I think. Oh, I tell you what. When we walked to the car, I saw a badger. And I was thinking today, on the way over here, when I was at work, before coming here, I was thinking, I might sit at sunset sort of time, because I watched, I camped here last year, about this time I think, before I was filming, and I sat near the badger's set quietly with my brother-in-law and my father-in-law. The three of us were here, and we saw the badger come out and change its bedding and put new bedding in and snuffle about. And it was really cool. My father-in-law took photos because he's got the long lens on his camera and he does all that sort of thing. Yeah, it's really cool. And I thought, do you know what? It's a nice time of year. It's the right sort of time of day. I could sit and wait quietly and film him coming out his hole, or her. And I completely forgot. I was too wrapped up in steak and beer, and yeah, as I crashed through the woods on my way out to walk to the car, I saw the badger scuttling away, and I thought, oh, there we go, that's what I was going to do. But it saw me coming a mile off, and they'll be gone now. They won't come back out for a while. But yeah, gonna sit by the fire. Where are we now? Oh, it's 8:30. It's 8:30. It's still light. Bum bum bum. I'll come back in a bit. Nothing more to say, have I?
Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oh, where's it gone? This. Boy, I'm in. Oh, right. That's me. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Morning, folks. It's morning. What? It's 5 o'clock. I'm a bit chilly. I slept in little 2-hour bursts. I kept waking up. I don't quite know why. Woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning and had a wee, and there was still coals on the fire, so I chucked a load more wood on and then got a bit smoked out. But it means there's still coals now, so I'm going to get up and warm myself up a little bit and get that fire raging and cook myself an early breakfast. Morning. Come on board, egg. I take that as a yes, not a no. Breakfast is on. You alright? Do you want your coat off? You want to get your coat off? Take your coat off. Come here. Kiss paw. Go. okay. Little stretch. Now, if you're new to my channel and you've got this far in the video, if you're interested in how I built the shelter I'm in, have a look. There's a playlist where I've got them lined up in order. It's 3 episodes of the build so far. I haven't fully finished because I need to put in a proper fireplace at some stage, but I say, if you're interested, then feel free to go and have a look. Might even put a link to it just up there. When you hang bacon up, you always get a bit that doesn't seem quite cooked, but luckily I've got a doggy and she likes them bits. I like the burnt bits, she likes the not burnt bits. What a team. Sit down, Tink. I've got an egg for Tink as well. But just going to put it there, let it cool down a bit. They're super hot. I'm going to eat this. I say pack up, but I normally camp with a tarp. It takes a little while to pack it all up, but I don't need to. Fold up my blanket, and that's about it. Put my tools in the bag, which is cool. Yeah, I've really enjoyed today, last night. I love the fact that it didn't get dark till late. I had more time to cook food. Generally lays about. Yeah, very nice. Oh my, there's more bacon coming. There's more bacon coming. Gunky eyes. You got a gunky eye. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that face. There's a lovely view from here. Because the sun set last night and it was sort of behind me, but beautiful morning sun sort of right there coming through the trees. It's pretty, pretty. Let's peel this egg for you. You want it all at once or cut up? Cut up, she says. Okay, gently. Good, good. Oh, don't make a mess. Ready? Train going in the tunnel. Choo choo. Ready? Yeah. Is that nice? Okay. Is it good? Come here. Come here. Come here. I think I'm done. If you like this video, press the subscribe button for me, please. It doesn't cost anything. It just means I get a little bit closer to my target. If you are a subscriber, thank you ever so much. Really appreciate it. If you got any mates that like this sort of thing, share it with them. Tell them they have to subscribe or you'll beat them up. Only joking. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. I shall say goodbye and have a lovely day. Na zdrowie. Ready to go home? Come here, Tink. Come. Good girl. Ready to go. Aye. Thanks again. See you next time. Come on. Come on.